Good morning. I'm excited to get going with you on these little sessions of just a little bit more mellow movement, mobility, balance, flexibility, and building a little bit of strength, body awareness, things like that. So these videos will be about 20 minutes in length, and you can do them as often as you want, stop them whenever you want. But for myself as well, I need to get things like this integrated into my everyday life to keep me going at my max capacity. So, anyway, let's get started on our backs. Think a lot about your breath as well as you're in these sessions. It's so important for us to have deep inhales and exhales, really expanding through the lungs. Tug your left knee into the chest and extend your right leg up and rotate your ankle around. I'm going counterclockwise first and then go clockwise. Keep tugging your left knee in and lift and lower that right leg. So as you lower the leg to the ground, feel the abdomen contract. Keep spreading across your shoulder blades. Inhale as the leg drops, and then exhale as it comes back up. Keep contracting through the core. Stay here with your head if you like, or you can also crunch the chin toward the chest, trying to find just a little bit more grab in your abdomen. Stop your leg halfway, and then you're going to crunch it in and out. Pull the knee in and push it out. Keep your breath nice and deep. Just notice what's going on in your joints, your knee, your hip, activating the core. Check in with your neck. Okay, extend the leg and hold. Now pull it up again. And then I want you to open it out to the side. Keep tugging that knee in, open to the side, and pull back. Spread through your shoulder blades, grab through the core. Otherwise, body's going to want to slide over and roll over. 2 more. Keep checking in with your abdomen. Last one. All right, pull that leg in. Re-hug your knees. That leg feels a lot different now. Okay, right knee in toward the chest. Extend your other leg up and rotate your ankle. And then the other way. And then tighten through your core, flex to that foot, lift and lower the leg. Pull it as high as you can. Feel that stretch in your hamstring. Tug your chin and chest in if you'd like. Get a little bit more grab through your abdomen. Stop it halfway, and then we're going to pull and push. Find flexion in your leg. Spread through the shoulder blades. Grab through the core. Two more. Okay, bring your leg back up straight and let it fall out to the side. You just go as far as your hip has the mobility for. Obviously, you're going to have to use a little bit of core strength in your thighs to bring it back up. Keep flexing the foot back. Last one. Hug both knees into the chest. Lift both legs straight overhead. You may or may not be able to grab behind them. That's okay. Flex your feet. Pull them towards you just a bit. With bent legs or with straight ones, just depending on where your core is at. So push your low back into the ground. Slowly lower the legs. Slowly, slowly, all the way down. Scoop your belly. Low back in. Awesome. Okay, extend your arms up overhead. Flex your feet back. Take a deep inhale. So right here, your low back will be off the mat. Take an exhale, slowly tuck your chin. Push your low back into the ground. You may need to bring your arms forward. That's fine. To pull all the way up and reach over your legs. Okay, so if that did or didn't work for you, here's how it's going to look. You're going to find your sticky point. So extend over your legs, scoop your belly. You're creating a C curve. Grab deep into your abdomen. Slowly lower. If this is your point, you won't be able to get back. Then stay there. Extend forward. Inhale down. If you can go all the way, go for it. Arms overhead. Extend forward. 2 more. Rocking my way back. Extend back. Deep inhale. Exhale. Come up. Perfect. Okay. Lower back down. Legs are bent. Feet on the ground. Grab through that abdomen. Slowly lower, slowly lower. Oof. Okay. Set your feet for a glute bridge. So your knees should be right at your hip width, not the outer edge of the hip, but where your hip joint is. Kind of think shoulders, hips, knees, feet, and at the top of your bridge, your knees should be right on top of your ankles. So kind of shimmy your shoulder blades down, flex your knees toward one another. At the same time, you're almost kind of pressuring the muscles to wrap outside the thighs. So there's a tug of war going on. Slide your shoulder blades down. Arms are facing the sky. I want you to inhale, bring your arms behind your head. And then exhale, you're going to kind of snow angel them back down towards your feet. So even though we're getting a lot of glute grab here, feel your core still hold strong. Protect your low back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, slide around. Inhale up. Exhale, slide around. Find the grab in the glutes, so push into your heels. Keep your arms moving with your breath. Pull the heels back toward the shoulders. Find the grab underneath your rib cage through your core. And one more like this. Okay, now you're going to split your arms, one up and one down. So as you're moving your arms, feel the shoulder blades still set in, squeeze together. Relax between your ears and shoulders. Actively push your ears away from your shoulders, shoulders away from ears. So think like a long, long neck. Keep grabbing through those glutes, belly nice and strong. One more like this. And then open your elbows out like a goalpost or like a cactus. Push your chest up, spread through the arms. Elbows are going to stay on the ground, and then you're going to slowly rotate the tops of your hands forward so the palms are facing the ground, and then back. So depending on your mobility, you may get caught and stop somewhere. You won't get much movement. That's okay. With time, hopefully you'll see this change and progress. Keep engaging through that core. Good, one more like that. All right, elbows are going to come wide, and then I just want you to press your hands up overhead and then pull them back down. Obviously, we're not holding any weight, but just get that motion. Try to find some self-flexion through the chest, through the pecs. Exhale, push. Inhale, lower. Belly stays nice and strong. Two more. And two. All right, slowly lower the hips. Try to lower one vertebra at a time. Slowly, slowly. We're not done yet. Slowly. Belly strong. Low back pushes, then the tailbone. Tuck those knees in again. Release your low back. Relax through those glutes. All right, we're going to roll up and flip it over. So let's go into a quick child's pose. Knees are wide, big toes together. Hinge your hips back over the heels. Stretch your arms as long as you can forward in front of you. Slide shoulder blades down, and then rotate your neck and head side to side, back and forth, up and down, wherever feels good. Release tension through there. Okay, settle off through your head. Press into the hands. So spread your fingertips really, really wide. Push each knuckle into the ground. Then you're just going to hinge the body forward and through your hands. So my right shoulder should be a little bit further up over my wrist, but I sprained it, and so it's not going to go any further today. That's okay. Hopefully you guys can get up a little bit further. Flex your glutes, push the chest forward, relax through the neck. Inhale, and then exhale, push back into that child's pose. We're just going to go two more like that. Inhale forward. So while you're doing this, keep your back flexed, the glutes flexed as you push forward, and the belly flexed. All right, come to your hands and knees. Knees right underneath your hips, hands right underneath the shoulders. And we're going to do a little bit of thoracic mobility. So right hand behind your head, inhale. Lift your elbows high as you can. Try to keep the hips level. Exhale, drop. Inhale, lift. Remember, we're working to keep the breath going with your movement. A little bit more deep inhales and exhales than we normally do if we were to hit a HIIT session. Cardio intervals, etc. Inhale, lift, and drop. Check in with that abdomen. Keep it strong. We're going to go one more. Drop case. Stay on this side. I want you to extend your right arm straight in front of you. Now, also, push your left foot back behind you. From here, inhale and exhale as you're wiping your arm. So flex into the back. Try to keep your hips level. If you're not quite sure, sometimes I'm not, drop the hip, the toe in the back. Settle off your hips. Keep going. So you should feel lots of flexion in the core here. Ground into your arm, your knee that's on the ground. 3, 2, 1. Before we switch, extend everything long. Inhale and then exhale. Take your opposite knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Tuck. Ground through the abs. This isn't just stretch and movement. Want to build a little bit of heat. Grab a few muscles for sure along the way. If you're grabbing enough, this will heat you up for sure. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. One more. All right, plant your hand. I'm going to go on my knuckles, and we're going to go to that other side. So knees underneath the hips, belly strong, left hand behind your head. Inhale, twist away. Exhale, drop. So our low back is supposed to be a stabilizer point. And the mobility comes through the thoracic spine, which is the middle part of your back. A lot of times we end up with low back pain because we're putting more of the movement into the low back. So flex the belly, support the low back, and try to help your mid back be a little bit more mobile. Inhale to twist, exhale to drop. Okay, come to center. Left arm is going to extend out, and we're going to do our little wipers. And then, if you'd like, take your right leg back, level off the hips, lift the leg, belly strong. Slide the shoulder blades down. Pretend you're trying to wipe that hand through wet concrete or mud or slime or something. Create drag, find your back to help move the arm, setting shoulder blades down the spine. 2 more. Pull the belly button back toward the spine, level off through the hips. Last one. Okay, stay extended. Inhale, and then exhale, round. Inhale, extend. When you extend, don't relax your muscles. Keep them strong. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. 3 more. Find lots of core. 2 and 1. All right, plant both hands. We're going to push our feet into the ground, curl under, push your hips up and back, downward facing dog. So with your down dog, spread through all of those fingertips, push into your thumb and first finger a lot, and then really drive your chest back towards your thighs. So create space in the neck, and you do that by kind of thinking about hollowing out your armpits. Really strong core, belly button kind of draws up and in. Push your chest back toward your thighs. If you feel your hamstrings screaming here, bend your knees, and then see if you can get your chest a little further back. Pull your elbows to point kind of back toward your toes. Go ahead, pedal your feet. So you should feel flexion through the back, those rhomboids between the arm or between your shoulder blades and the core. Okay, plant into your left foot. You're going to lift your right leg nice and high. Open the hip just a bit. So the right heel drops toward the left hip. Rotate back to center. Come forward into a plank position. Hug the right knee toward the left elbow. Hold it there. All right, and then let's push it back. Drop the right foot down. You're going to go to the left. So right foot on the ground, left leg lifts. Pull the left heel over to the right hip, opening the hip on that left side. Take a deep inhale with your exhale. Hinge forward. Pull that left knee to the right elbow. Hold it. You got it. Hold it, hold it. Use that core. And then push back. Lift the leg nice and high. Set it down. And then we're going to walk our feet into our hands. All right, hinge over those legs a second. Push the chest forward. Find flexion or lengthening in those hamstrings, but grab still through that belly. All right, we're going to throw our legs in just a little bit more. So widen your feet. Go ahead and come on up. Strong core. We're going to hit a squat. Hinge your hips back and down. Press it up. Right leg is going to go back. Lunge together. Squat. Lift. Left leg. Lunge together. So use the core a lot, especially for the lunges, to balance. I enjoy being barefoot for this sort of thing, but depending on your arches and how your feet respond to no shoes, definitely wear shoes. In your lunge, press right out that front heel, right leg back, chest tall, squat, lift, left leg back. We go one more each side. All right, inhale, bring your arms all the way up. Exhale, pull the hands to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, pull the arms to the left. Inhale to center, exhale, drop all the way forward and walk those feet back. All right, back into our downward facing dog. Pull the elbows back toward your toes, grab through that core. Take a deep inhale, and with your exhale, come forward into your plank position. You can stay high plank. I'm going to go ahead and hit up forearms. Shoulders are going to be up over your forearms. Flex deep through the belly. Grab your belly button back toward your spinal column. Check in with your hips. They should be in line with your shoulders. So not sagging low, not poking up high. Push into the elbows. Pull the elbows back towards your toes. You got it, you got it. Tuck it in nice and tight. Flex deep. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, open your knees wide. Hinge your hips back. Hitting that child's pose again. And then we're going to come back up. Bring your left leg up outside of your left hand. And we're just going to hinge forward and hinge back. Hinge forward and hinge back. So feel a stretch in that back hip flexor. And then through that front hamstring. Okay, come back to your forward hinge, but set up so that you have more of a 90-90 in your knees. Lift your upper body nice and high. Bring your arms out in front like a T and keep your hips as level as possible. And then just twist again from that thoracic spine and middle spine, side to side. So push into the legs, flex into the legs. So there's some heat going on there. Belly nice and strong, chest lifted. Keep your hips as still as possible. Rotate from your rib cage. Okay, 3, 2, we're gonna stop facing away. So my left leg's forward. I'm gonna twist over my left leg. Hold there. So here you should get lots of grab in your left oblique. Lift up out of the belly, chest tall. All right, bring your hands back down. We're gonna switch to the other side. So right leg comes outside right hand, shift forward and back, forward and back. One more. Okay. Bring your knees to that 90 degrees. Inhale, lift. Feel like you're pulling your legs toward one another. Bring your arms up nice and high. Head stays forward. Just find that twist. Contract through the legs, through the belly. Lift high out of the chest. Those arms kind of help facilitate a little extra pull, but you're grounded through the hips and legs. 3, 2, you're going to stay over your right leg, pull, twist, grab through that right oblique. Hold, hold. Find that contraction. Keep your legs strong. All right, bring your arms back forward. Go back into that child's pose one more time. Push into your hands, come up. We're just going to do a wide leg forward fold, and then we're going to call it a day. Push the hips back. Have your heels be just a little wider than your toes, and then hinge forward. Grab through the belly. Super strong core. All right, hopefully you feel a little more limber, a little more open, a little more spry and energetic. Just a little bit of movement to get you going for your day. Have a good one.